Welcome to Ty's Talk, ladies and gentlemen. Today is May the 18th, 2023. The DLC finally came out for 2K23. Hope everybody enjoys it. I didn't play as anyone yet because none of them had a match in the universe mode yet. Oh, I played Tiffany Stratton. Never mind. I played as Tiffany Stratton. She's not that bad. Not bad as a character. Pretty cool character. But ladies and gentlemen, we got a couple of things to talk about before we get to this video. Ladies and gentlemen, we heard some sad news about a couple hours ago. A WWE legend, a Hall of Famer, passed away. Superstar Billy Graham. He passed away. Ric Flair is the one that confirmed it on his Twitter that Billy Graham passed away. Rest in peace to Billy Graham, ladies and gentlemen. I haven't seen a lot of wrestling matches of him, but I do remember his name. And I know he had this Legends contract to the WWE that he could show up anytime he wants. So, yeah, I do remember that. I do remember looking at the list of people, and he was one of the legends that was on the Legends contract that could come in anytime he wants. There's a lot of legends. Monster Trasher signed one. Scott Steiner, Rick Steiner. There's The Undertaker. These guys could show up anytime if they want to, and they get paid for it. So, yeah. Rest in peace to Billy Graham. I hope his family gets better, and it's a sad thing, guys. It's a very sad thing, and it happened on Wednesday. It happened on today. So, yeah, it's sad to hear about. But, ladies and gentlemen, we got AEW to talk about. AEW has a new show. Will be coming out in June 17th on Saturday. AEW's Collusion? I believe it's another wrestling one, not like AEW Access where you get the behind the scenes. But I think you get, I guess it's an extra content? I think. But it's on TNT, ladies and gentlemen, on Saturday, on June 17th. I might be able to watch it. If it's something like AEW Rampage, I won't be watching it. If they give you like 4 or 3 matches and it's not a big deal, I won't be watching it. But I will watch the first episode. I come home from my trip, my summer vacation on that day, so I can watch it at night. So yeah, I can't wait to do that too. Ladies and gentlemen, AEW made some matches for the Double or Nothing. Some of these matches got made by a segment, but except for the last one. So, ladies and gentlemen, first we got Wardlow will be versus Christian Cage in a ladder match for the TNT Championship. And ladies and gentlemen, I think I forgot to tell you guys, there's an AEW World Tag Team Championship match, and Mark Briscoe will be a guest referee. Okay, so I think I forgot to tell you guys that. Then it will be a ladder match because Wardlow called out Christian Cage during the Dynamite show. And ladies and gentlemen, he called him out, and then there was a brawl between Christian Cage. Well, they had some words that was on the microphone. They had some words, and then Wardlow fight off both Christian Cage and Wardlow for a couple of seconds. And then Christian Cage did a low blow onto Wardlow. They brought a ladder out. So we saw Luchasaurus choke slams Wardlow into the ladder. And then a kill switch from Christian Cage onto Wardlow onto the ladder. And then when he had his interview with Renee, he says that he's going to do what Christian likes to do, and that's ladders. So that's going to happen there. Then we have Orange Cassidy will be in a 20-man blackjack Battle Royal for the AEW International Championship. That's going to be interesting. We don't know who's in it. It says 21 competitors. I guess they weren't announced yet. So let you know how this happened is that Orange Cassidy, he won it. He had his match. He won his match. I spoiled it for you guys. He won his match earlier, and then he had a interview with Renee, and he says, if you want some of me at Double or Nothing, just go to Tony Khan and make the match. He did not Pacific said to anyone. He said anyone could go to Tony Khan and make a match. And then we had another interview with Orange Cassidy, and Renee said there's like 20 guys that went in Tony Khan's office and wants a championship match against Orange Cassidy. And Orange Cassidy said he will fight all of them, and he said, I think he would meant the Casino Battle Royal, but he called it a Blackjack Battle Royal, so that's what it's called. So Orange Cassidy defending his title against 20 guys. I wonder who's going to be in it. Then we had Jimmy Hayter will be versing Toni Storm for the AEW Women's Championship. Toni Storm was not, she was supposed to be in a trios match, but she was injured. She wasn't medically cleared. So after the Outcast and Sheeta and Britt Baker's match, Toni Storm had an interview and she issued a challenge to Jamie Hayter for the championship. So will we see Jamie Hayter accept it? I don't think she accept the match, but I know will say yes. But that's going to be interesting. But that's almost all the news, and now we got some AEW results. Because, ladies and gentlemen, a big return happened, and a big thing that happened at the end of the show. So let's get to it. Ladies and gentlemen, first match of the evening, we got Darby Allin and Orange Cassidy will be versing Lee Moriarty and Big Bill. And ladies and gentlemen, the winner of that match was Darby Allin and Orange Cassidy after Darby Allin gets the win with a headlock pinfall. Because that's what MJF always talks about with Darby Allin, that I beat you with a headlock. And Darby Allin beat Lee Moriarty with a headlock. Then we had Sammy Guevara. Ladies and gentlemen, you try and get this guy momentum. Darby Allin had a tag team match, and Jungle Boy has a match with Rouge. They have big matches, and you give Sammy Guevara a jobber to get him momentum for his big match for the world title in the Fatal 4-Way match. That's not momentum, that's just, we all know Sammy might lose. Sammy Guevara wins the match against the Jobber. He says he's going to be the next world champion. The fans are cheering for the guy again. That's weird, but they're cheering for him again. Then we had the Outcasts. Ruby Soho and Toni Storm versus Britt Baker and Sheeta. It was supposed to be a trios match. Freaking Soraya cannot get her to stop getting involved every single time. But the winner of that match, after Toni Storm did a the spray paint into the face of Britt Baker and then a power driver. I think it was Britt Baker or Sheeta, one of them. They get the win. Then we have Roderick Strong versus Chris Jericho in a Falls Count Anywhere match. Oh my God, these guys fought everywhere. They fought on top of the stairs. There was a ledge right here. There was a ledge. They were fighting like on top of the stairs. Like there was a ledge above the stairs, and they were fighting on it. There was no railing there. I thought somebody was gonna fall, but nobody fell. Thank God, nobody's hurt. But ladies and gentlemen, a lot of chopping and a lot of punching on that ledge. But ladies and gentlemen, the winner of that match was Roderick Strong after he pulled in Chris Jericho outside of the building, because remember, Adam Cole was banned from inside the building to be in, but he was outside, so Adam Cole attacked Chris Jericho outside of the building. And he was fighting Chris Jericho on a What did Taz call it? Dirt mount? A whole bunch of dirt pile. And then Roderick Strong gets the win after a knee to the face. Then we had Jungle Boy versus Rouge. And ladies and gentlemen, the winner of that match was Jungle Boy. Pretty decent match, but the winner of that match was Jungle Boy. And Jungle Boy got attacked. And then Darby Allin came out to save Jungle Boy 2-on-1 against Darby Allin because the Preston Vance guy came out. I don't know how is this guy any good anymore. He's not part of Dark Order, and now he's absolutely nothing. He's just Rouge's freaking his assistant. Nobody cares about the guy. He's nothing. His heel turn sucked. But ladies and gentlemen, and then after Darby Allin came out, Sammy Guevara came out to save them. And then all three guys that's in that Fatal 4-Way match look at each other, but they don't like each other, but they respect each other. And they want to take that world title off of MJF. MJF is pissed. He didn't want to talk to Renee Young. He slaps the dang microphone out of Renee's hand, and he just walks away. He's pissed. Then our main event was Jay White versus Ricky Starks. It was a pretty decent match back and forth, but the winner of that match was Jay White. By disqualification when Juice Robinson brought the chair out, Ricky Starks smashed that chair onto Juice Robinson, and then he smashes the chair onto Jay White. Jay White won the match, but he's not celebrating the win. He's hurting by the chair. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we have this tag team. Tony Schiavone wants to interview Jay Lethal and Jeff Jarrett. It didn't really work because they didn't want to be in the ring and get interviewed by Tony. But here comes Dax and Cash throw somebody in the table. I forgot who it was. There was a big brawl, but the end of the brawl was Karen Jarrett came out. The wife of Jeff Jarrett did a low blow on one of FTR's, and then FTR's get smashed with a guitar. Well, both guys get smashed with a guitar. No Mark Briscoe. To end of the show, ladies and gentlemen, we got Tony Schiavone interviewing Don Callis. The piece of crap. Well, the fans are calling him a different word, but I had to call him a piece of crap because it's YouTube. But ladies and gentlemen, the piece of crap. Don Callis, the guy says he's a victim, not Kenny Omega. Don Callis is a victim because he did everything for Kenny Omega. You know Kenny Omega kind of did by himself, winning championships. Don Callis is just a ugly old man that thinks he did absolutely something to help Kenny Omega. Maybe a little bit when Kenny Omega was a heel. But Kenny Omega came out. And there was security guards to protect Don Callis. But that didn't help Don. Because Kenny Omega beat up the security until the Blackpool Combat Club came out. If you guys didn't see, the Blackpool Combat attacked the Young Bucks in the parking lot. So they thought they got rid of the Young Bucks. So when they attacked Kenny Omega, they ran back in the ring. Jon Moxley has some words to say. Kenny got back up. The Young Bucks came out with a garbage can full of weapons. And then here comes Hangman Adam Page with an eye patch. And you see Kenny Omega looking at Adam Page and hands him the barbed wire broom. And then they went charging at the Blackpool Combat Club. And they just laid them out. Blackpool Combat Club just walked away. And ladies and gentlemen, it will be the Elites. They are back. Adam Page, Kenny Omega, and the Young Bucks will be versing the Blackpool Combat Club at Double or Nothing in Anarchy in the arena match at Double or nothing. And ladies and gentlemen, if you guys enjoyed this video, hit the like button, leave a comment below, hit the subscribe button, hit that notification bell, and see you guys on Friday for Impact Wrestling Results. That's all for me today. Tyler Zell. Bye!